Hey guys, Fulham here, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today, we're now in game week 8 of our Premier League season and we're going to be picking one player from every Premier League club who's been the best.
It's been a great season so far and there's been some amazing performances and we're going to talk about some of them.
What's the like target today, Dad?
The like target today is, go on, 10,000.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's go for 10k and let's try and smash 416k subscribers today. If you're a Premier League fan and you're not subbed to us, you're a mug.
The first team is Arsenal, and I tell you what, I've gone for a lad who was on loan at Besiktas last season.
Really?
He's an Egyptian international. He's played alongside Mo Salah many times. It is, of course, Mohamed El Neni. And I tell you what, he's come back into the team.
Yeah.
He said to the gaffer, I want to be at Arsenal, and he's been superb.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. I'm actually very happy you've gone with him. It's a different type of option, and he's really been impressing. That last game against United away, he was basically Rude Hullet in that game. I'm not even kidding. But I've gone for someone different. I'm gone for the centre-back new signing, Gabriel. Because he's 22 years old. He's been playing consistently 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10. He's not afraid to get stuck in. He's looked like he's played in the Premier League for years, but he hasn't.
That is a really good shout. Yeah. And if I'd not gone for El Neni, I'd have gone for Gabriel. Aston Villa now, and this should be fairly obvious.
Yeah.
This is a man who's played 6 games, 4 goals, 4 assists, and he's propelled his team into the top half. Jack Grealish, take a bow, mate. You've got to agree there.
I do agree. He's in his prime this year, isn't he?
He is.
No one can stop him.
He's having the season of his life.
Yeah.
He's a finisher. He's got the short passes. He's got the long passes, and he can dribble.
And he got an England start, and he got an assist. Gareth Southgate should have played him more. But let's go back to the Premier League. 18 key passes. He really does it all.
Brighton and Hove Albion now, and I've gone for a right back who came from Chelsea very cheaply, and he's been a revelation.
He's been brilliant.
He got a goal, he got 3 assists, and he's so dangerous, isn't he, Theo?
Well, I'm really happy you've gone with Tarek Lamptey because I have too. The guy's been a diamond in the rough.
And what I like about him is in his last game against Spurs, okay, Brighton lost, but Lamptey's positioning for his goal was superb.
8 successful dribbles this season, 13 tackles so far this season as a wing-back. So, just to compare, Trent Alexander-Arnold this season has got 6. He's done more than double that.
Burnley now, and they're having a really poor season.
They are,
but some of their players have been okay, the likes of Nick Pope, Charlie Taylor. But you know what? I've gone for the ex-Brentford and Oldham guy, James Tarkowski. What I like about him is his consistency, Theo. Do you agree?
I was going to say the exact same thing. Burnley have been rubbish, but this guy's been good.
Chelsea, I've gone for a man who only cost 22 million quid from Stade Rennais. Yeah. He's made the goalkeeping gloves his own. It is, of course, Edouard Mendy.
Okay, I thought you'd go with him.
You did. Now, 3 Premier League games, 3 clean sheets. That is very rarely done, isn't it, Theo?
He's done a great job so far, but I've gone for someone different. I've gone for Ben Chilwell, lads. Oh. He's been unreal.
Yes.
Coming up the pitch, defensively, you know, they've got 5 clean sheets in 5 games. And partly thanks to Edouard Mendy, he's been amazing. But so has Ben Chilwell. And going forward in the Premier League so far, 1 goal, 2 assists, might be more, but he takes set pieces as well. He's always involved.
What Mendy does, he comes for crosses. You know, he's good in the air.
Yeah, he is. Much better than Kepa. Big improvement.
Oh my goodness, he's a shot stopper. He gives confidence to people like Chilwell, doesn't he, Theo? Crystal Palace now, and I've gone for a guy who I saw playing as a teenager for Manchester United.
Really?
Wilfried Zaha.
Yeah, it has to be.
It has to be, doesn't it? 5 goals and 1 assist. You've gone for the same lad, Theo, yeah?
Of course I have, and it's the best season we've ever seen him play.
Yeah.
Last year, over the whole season, he got 4 goals.
Yeah.
So he's already scored 1 more than last year. That's insane. His scoring frequency last season was 820 minutes per goal.
Wow.
This year it's 126. Listen, I don't know what he did in pre-season, what he did over the summer, but he's twice the player now.
I would hate to defend against Wilfried Zaha. Everton now, and I'm going for a lad who cost 2 million quid from Sheffield United.
Yeah.
It is, of course, Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
I knew you would.
7 games, 8 goals, and he's been immense, hasn't he, Theo?
He's been really good, but I don't actually agree with you.
Ooh.
Because I knew you'd go with Calvert-Lewin, and he's been quality. But I've gone for the man who's the reason Calvert-Lewin's doing so well this season, and that is James Rodriguez.
Oh, I knew you'd go for him.
Yeah, you know why? Because in 6 games he's got 3 goals and 3 assists, and I know recently he's been a little bit injured, but he's revolutionised their side. And guess how much they paid for him, Dad?
Go on, tell me. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
The fact they brought in a man that people said, oh, he was finished, he was done, and basically turned them twice as good going forward. Got nearly the most key passes in the league.
He would probably be my number 2. Fulham now, and I'm going for a guy who might disagree with me. It's the Serbian Aleksandar Mitrovic.
Oh, you picked him?
I have. Now, he's got 2 goals and 2 assists this season. And last week, you know, he was the match winner against West Brom with his 2 assists.
Oh yeah, 100%. You've been watching a bit of Harry Kane. You know, you can create as well as score.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I don't agree with you. I've
Right.
gone with someone different. I've gone with a man who's in your fantasy Premier League team. He's only had 3 starts, but he's been bloody brilliant during them. Ademola Lookman, ex-Everton, on loan from RB Leipzig. The 23-year-old has shown a serious threat when he gets the ball at his feet. 16 successful dribbles in 3 games.
Wow.
So per game, that's better than any player has done this season.
Leeds United now, and I've gone for a man who's got 6 goals and 2 assists in 7 games. And against Villa, I mean, he was like Zlatan with that hat-trick.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Patrick Bamford.
The man I've gone for, and I think some Leeds fans may agree, I've gone for Calvin Phillips.
Yes.
Because when this guy plays, Leeds are just twice the size. Like when they didn't play him against Leicester, they got spanked by Leicester at home. 17 tackles. I think Bamford's solid, but I don't know. I think Calvin Phillips will be more of a consistent performer throughout the season.
Leicester City now, and there's one man who's scoring a goal every 67 minutes. 7 goals, 1 assist. Jamie Vardy, of course.
He's the man, isn't he? By the way, in January, he's 34. 34. Most players have already retired by that age. And he's still banging in the goals like it's nothing.
And he's still running, isn't he, Theo? Those balls over the top to Vardy, they're going to end up in the back of the net, aren't they? Yeah,
and his finishing per shot ratio is much better than the likes of Bamford and Kane this season. So he puts away his chances, and he's still continuing his prime form. And his link-up with Senga's under as well when he comes off the bench is special.
Liverpool now, and I found this one very easy. They bought him as a bench warmer for Roberto Firmino. Diogo Jota, take a bow.
No.
5 Premier League games, 3 goals, but more importantly than that, in the UCL, in the Champions League, he's been superb.
Yeah, but this is a video about the Prem.
Yeah, but
this is a video about the Prem. I was going to give a special mention to Jota and say, well, maybe he'll replace Firmino over the next few weeks, but as a best player this season, you have to go with Mohamed Salah. You just do. 7 goals in 7 games. He's won them and scored them important penalties to get 3 points.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Yeah, I know you regretted that decision. Don't think about it.
No.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
I'm staying with Jota, and I'll tell you why. Because to break into that Liverpool 11 is so damn hard. Now, I respect Firmino, but I think Jota's an upgrade.
All right, listen, I think Jota did amazing to get the hat-trick in Atalanta, and I agree. If this was a video on the best player in the Champions League games, then it would be Jota. But we're talking about the Prem, and it has to go with Mohamed Salah. Let me know in the comments if you agree, Liverpool fans.
Manchester City now they've not been shooting the lights out yet, so this was quite difficult. But I'm going to be boring and go for Kevin De Bruyne.
Boring.
No, he's got a goal and 2 assists.
Like the Simpsons one.
He was the match winner against Wolves, and I know you won't like me talking about it, but in the Champions League, he's been amazing.
Oh, bringing up the Champions League again. Listen, Dad, I've gone with a more interesting one. I've gone for a man that Pep has invented into a new position, and he's been brilliant in the Premier League in the 3 games that he's represented, you know, because Pep likes to rotate. That's João Cancelo. He's naturally a right back. Pep's thrown him in at left back, and he's been brilliant. In those 3 games, he's regularly over 7 out of 10 performances, plus he got 1 assist out of those 3, and it looks like they've got that left back finally. Manchester United, another team who've made a pretty poor start by their high standards. But you know what? I've spoken to a few United friends, and I've gone for Marcus Rashford. Do you agree, Theo? 2 goals, 2 assists. Yeah, but the guy's been hot and cold.
He has.
I've got to give credit. He was amazing in the Champions League, and I know you're going to bring that up, even though I dislike that, because this is a Premier League video. In the Premier League, you have to go with Bruno Fernandes. Sorry, I might have said his name. What do you mean no?
No.
He's been their best player.
He hasn't. He's not been as good as Rashford. I disagree with you, Theo.
Well, you're wrong then. United fans, let us know in the comments. Considering Man United have had a bad start, has got 3 goals, 2 assists in 6 games. You know, Man United have fallen out with the manager by the looks of it. It looks like they're bringing in Pochettino, but he is still bringing in his contributions this year. And in that Newcastle game, I watched Bruno and I thought, he's been the best player this season. 19 key passes from Bruno Fernandes this season. That's the most in the Premier League. Actually, the same as De Bruyne, and them 2 at the top. So, I mean, if you're saying Bruno's not been as good as Marcus Rashford, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong, personally. Newcastle now, we've been praising this guy all season because it was a great bit of business by Mike Ashley to bring in Callum Wilson for 20 million quid. Theo, you've got to agree. I've gone for Carl Darlow. I think he's been... Why are you laughing?
Serious?
No. I've gone for Callum Wilson.
1.8 shots per game.
Yeah.
And he's still scoring nearly a goal every, 104 minutes. Amazing.
Yeah. 5 successful dribbles too. I mean, I do have to give a special mention to Cole Dollar. He has been actually really good.
Sheffield United now, and I've gone for a centre-back on loan from Chelsea. It is, of course, Ethan Ampadu.
Oh, you've gone for Ampadu?
I have, and I tell you what, because he seems so assured.
Yeah.
I watch him, and I think this lad's had a really good footballing education.
That's funny, because I've also gone with Ethan Ampadu.
Really?
Yeah, he's only had 3 Premier League starts. I think 2 of them were against City and Liverpool too, and he was really solid. Yeah. He's representing Wales well as well. He's been playing really well.
Southampton now, and it's time to talk about a guy who came from Liverpool for 20 million quid. Everyone said his best years are behind him. Danny Ings, 5 goals, 2 assists.
It's such a shame he's injured.
Yeah, I know.
Because he's such a player.
I know.
The Saints are really going to miss him.
I can't remember a bad game that he's had.
Exactly. I do have to give credit to Ward-Prowse as well.
Tottenham Hotspur, and all I can say is played 7, scored 6, 8 assists. Harry Kane, you are incredible.
Class
mate.
A. We have to agree. I mean, Son is very good this year, but Harry Kane has probably been the best Premier League player out of every club.
He's reinvented himself as a playmaker, as an assister, as a provider.
10 and a number 9. He can do it both. And his link up with Son is absolutely unreal. Probably going to win Premier League Player of the Season.
I mean, what about the Ballon d'Or? Could this guy be the best player in the world?
That's a big statement.
Well, I've just made it. Is there anyone better in the world right now? West Bromwich Albion now, and I've gone for a left-back called Connor Townsend.
Whoa!
Yeah, and I tell you what, this lad came from Scunthorpe, and he's playing for a team that will go down this season, but this lad has been so consistent. Yeah.
I'm being boring here, and I've gone with Matheus Pereira.
Yeah.
1 goal, 2 assists, and 10 key passes. But you know what? He's not had any big chances created, and that is a shame for him. I think it's just the lack of quality up front. You know, they made that new signing in Carlin Grant.
West Ham United now, and I've gone for another left back from Liverpool, Aaron Cresswell.
Yeah, he's playing like a 3-back, like a left centre back. But the guy's been amazing, hasn't he?
He has there. I mean, he's got 3 assists this season. And again, he's one of these players who's consistent.
Yeah.
I can't remember a bad game.
Yeah, and I completely agree. He's got 13 key passes this year.
Wow.
Which is the same as Trent.
Wow.
3 assists, which is 2 more than the Trent.
Yeah.
And he's playing in a West Ham team, not a Liverpool team where he's going to get more of the ball. Yeah. So you've got to give credit to him.
He's a loyal lad. Well done, Aaron
Cresswell. Credit.
Finally, Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are 6th in the league. And this was a tough one for me.
Yeah.
But I went for Daniel Podence.
Oh, okay.
A goal and 2 assists. But I like his consistency, Theo. He's not had a bad game this season.
Yeah, he's been very solid. 1 goal, 2 assists. But I've gone for someone different.
Yeah.
I've gone for their new centre-back, Max Kilman.
Ooh.
He's not actually new. He's been around their academy and, you know, he's been around the squad. But he's only 23, and ever since he's joined the back line in the Premier League, he's not had a bad game. He's not put a foot wrong.
Yeah.
He's been consistently performing, and he's got the maturity of something above his own standard. Like, he's only 23, barely played in the Premier League. Watch out for him, and he should get the England call-up soon. That is it, guys. Thank you to everybody for all your suggestions over on Instagram. If you want to go follow us, we're going to be doing follow backs tonight. So follow Thogden and Thogdad on Instagram tonight for a follow back. We'll do loads of sprees. And remember, let's try and go for 10k likes. If we hit that, we'll do another video. I don't know what else. We'll do something like this. Give us your suggestions in the comments. And also let us know in the comments which ones did we get wrong. And the ones we got right, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure we get lots wrong. Yeah. We always do, don't we?
Yeah, you probably know your own Premier League club better than some random geezers do. So there we go. Right, enjoy the weekend coming up of Premier League football. We'll be doing some live streams. We'll see you tomorrow for Everton Man United on an English reaction live stream. See you over there. Have a good weekend.
See ya.
See you in a bit, guys.